Hey YouTube, it is BoPah,
And Boatie.
and it's been like 2 weeks since we made a video, and so yeah, we just want to catch everyone up. I did make a video last week, I think, but then I ended up not uploading it and changed my mind, so we figured we'd wait till today to make a video. So this will be the 13 and 14 week update, because as of today, I am 14 weeks and 3 days. My due date is February 2nd, so you know. So we started having to write stuff down because we end up talking a lot and then we get off track. So, um, oh, my symptoms. I'm still nauseated, like here and there. I notice it a lot more when I'm at work because when I'm at work, I'm sitting there, and when I'm home, I'm like moving around and stuff like that. But at work, I do get nauseated, so I do still take my lemons and I eat them at work, or crackers and bread sometimes help, even though apparently bread isn't that good for me. But what else? And
But how about when you gotta bring enough food to work?
yeah, and I'm still having to take like massive amounts of food because I have to eat like it seems like almost every 2 hours, because if not, then my stomach gets upset or I get a headache and nauseated. So I've been trying to work on that, taking enough food. And for some reason, my body is not wanting certain things. Like I have fruits and veggies. Well, I have an overload of fruits and veggies at our son's birthday party. So ever since then, it's not appealing. And it's like I eat it, and if me being pregnant and then trying to eat something that I'm not feeling, all it does is make me just sick. And it's weird how it does that, but it's like my mind is like controlling everything. Um, so yeah, so then I did start making different things to take to work, as far as things people were suggesting and stuff like that. So I'm working on it. I have been getting cramps lately. Um, a lot of them are like all around cramps, like from the top of my stomach all the way through. But I guess that's normal, they say. And I'm having trouble sleeping. I've been having trouble sleeping though, but it seems like I got my new pillow a couple weeks ago, and I was sleeping fine. But then now I'm getting uncomfortable again, and so yeah. So I think we're actually gonna order me an actual pregnancy pillow. So
It
hopefully
looks
that'll do the trick.
crazy.
It looks crazy, but it looks so comfortable.
Yeah.
So then she'll take my old pillow since it's a regular pillow, and then I'll have the big one. So we'll see. I don't know, because it looks like I'll be in my own little barricade.
Right.
So yeah, what else do we have? Grouchy. I think I'm grouchy all the time. I feel like okay, not all the time, but a lot of the times. And sometimes sometimes I can't help it. I don't know, and I try to like just be quiet sometimes when I feel like I'm grouchy or moody. I'm just like I can't talk, because if I feel like I'm forced to talk, someone asks me what's wrong, I get more mad for some reason. Um,
Her patience is not the same.
and I was never a patient person before, so this has completely made it worse. But I'm trying. What else? I guess that's it. Oh, my headaches. I'm still getting my headaches, which that sucks like so bad.
A lot in the evenings.
Yeah, I'll get it like maybe like 2 o'clock, and then it'll like stretch out into the evening to like 9 until I go to bed. Um, yeah, and sometimes I just have to lay down with that, and it really sucks when I'm at work, because obviously when you're at work you have to still talk to keep moving, so it sucks really bad. But what else? I guess that's it as far as my symptoms go. Yeah, I mean, I'm hot. I'm constantly hot. That's probably one of the symptoms that I had since maybe a month into it. All the time. I'm hot. At work, I wear like tank tops, and my coworkers be like, "Oh my gosh, aren't you so cold?" I'm like, "No, I'm hot. Like, I cannot get enough air." So yeah. So last week we had our on week 13, we had our genetic testing, and everything came back good. And we had an ultrasound done. And if you are friends on Facebook, you did see one of the pictures. I think we put this one up. Can you see? Baby's yawning. And here's another one. Big old head. And we do have some other ones. They're not quite as clear. Like you can see, oh, sorry, horrible. I know that one. You can see the baby's foot. Same thing right there. So yeah, they pretty much all look the same.
The baby had its legs crossed like the whole time.
Excuse me, I don't think so. You're not looking at her. It was cute. And then the lady had to see the back of the neck, so she had to position the baby like she wanted to. And so she was over there shaking my stomach and moving it, and it was so funny because we were laying there like super serious, like, and I'm looking at the screen, and she just started shaking it. And at first I was like, okay, whatever. And then she was like doing it for like a minute, so then I started laughing, and we all started laughing, and end up having to go into my bladder and in order for the baby to move around. And then we lay down. It was actually a very long ultrasound. It's like maybe like 45 minutes.
Because the baby was being stubborn.
Yeah.
Like it didn't want us to get the back of it or whatever.
Yeah, and it was funny because you could see like the baby moving left and right, like kicking the legs and like almost kind of like ping ponging back and forth. It was cute. But yeah, so that was exciting because then we got to see how much of a difference it was from the first ultrasound. So now we are waiting for the third one, which will be able to tell us what we're having, and hopefully that'll be within like the next 4 weeks. I should probably call them tomorrow because we don't have it scheduled yet. So
we can like start buying stuff, you know.
Yeah.
If once we find out if it's a boy or a girl, it makes it a lot easier. Because we went to the store, but we saw a lot of baby stuff. But we're just like, oh, this is so cute, this is so cute. But we really don't know what color to get, you know?
Yeah. And like we can even get neutral colors for so long, but I don't know. Like there's a lot of people who don't want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to plan.
Yeah.
You know, so that's hopefully, we'll be able to get that within the next couple weeks. And I did get my iron level tested again a couple weeks ago, and my iron level when I like a month or two ago, I had to go to the hospital because my iron was so low and I had to get blood transfusions, and my level went up like 1.5 points. And then I've been taking iron pills and eating like all these iron enriched food for the past like 2 months. And so I had my iron tested again, and my level was from like a 7, 8 to a 10. And so I thought that was like, okay, like that's good. Like I'm not gonna have to do the iron infusions because they're telling me I might have to do the iron infusions. And so I didn't bother calling the lady from the blood conservation program because I figured I just was gonna have to do them then since my iron level was up. Well, she called me on Friday and said that they still wanted me to do them because even though my iron level was up, my iron storage is really low, and I guess my body is just not keeping the iron there. So for the next 3 weeks, I'm gonna have to go in, and I think I have an appointment like on Thursday this week, and then Wednesday the next week, and then a Friday the next week, and go in for about an hour. And all it is basically to just give you iron through an IV. So hopefully that'll help.
She's not looking forward to that.
I don't like needles. Like I have tattoos, that's fine. And it's weird, but needles that go inside you, and like when they put the IV, they like put it inside your. I don't like it, and it hurts, and I'm a big baby when it comes to that. But hopefully that'll help because I've still been tired, and I'm out of breath all the time anyway. So hopefully that will just be the cherry on top and make me feel lovely and great. Since I'm out of my first trimester, excuse us, third of the way there. Yeah. So, what else?
I just farted.
last week we were really busy because our son turned 11. Humongous. I know. So we had to get ready for the party, and that was madness because normally my family helps out a lot. Like my stepmother, which is the grandmother, all grandparents, well, the majority of them, like to go crazy when it's birthdays and Christmases and all that kind of stuff. So I used to let her do whatever she wanted. But this year I kind of wanted to do it just with us, and that's it. So that's what we did. We planned it, and we bought all the stuff for it. And Boatie had to work the day of the party, but the night before she stayed up cutting all the watermelon and cantaloupe and all the just everything that we needed for it. So then the next day she was at work, but me and then a girlfriend of mine came over, and she helped me set it up, and it was a lot. But I mean, we had a really good time. Went swimming, stuff like that. So that turned out really good. What else have we done?
Shopping for returning clothes.
Ooh, yesterday we went shopping. What time is it? 11. So went shopping, and I got so much stuff, like so much stuff. I didn't want to buy maternity clothes initially, like a whole lot, but I ended up having to because my pants were not fitting, and it was just getting kind of ridiculous. So I got me like 3 or 4 capris and like 3 pants.
Jeans.
Yeah. And
Hold on.
and